When it comes to the kit, I have actually made a list and made it really easy for you to get everything that you need to start your business on a budget. So hello guys, my name is Angela. I am a lash artist, and if you've clicked this video is because you wanted to become a lash artist or you're just curious. Either way, welcome to my channel and let's carry on with learning what you need to become a lash artist on a budget. First things first, there's a few things you need to be aware. It requires a lot of patience, a lot of dedication, a lot of practice until you get where you want to be. Myself, girl, I am still working on it, if I'm to be honest. Trust me, you will want to be able to do something that you like, because doing lashes when you don't like, I don't think there's ever going to be a nice outcome. So you must have training, girl. There's no other way. There's no other way. You must have training because you don't want to mess up with someone else's eyes or their lashes. You just need to make sure you are trained, proper trained. You will either receive a kit, which most good trainers will give you. However, sometimes you need to see what's the contents in the kit, because sometimes they just give you things that you're not really going to use, which was my case. Most of the things I actually didn't use. So yes, everything is linked below, so everything I'll be mentioning now you can easily access by clicking the links below. And also I have done a printable version of the things, so you can tick check everything that you have and then calculate everything that you are spending on, so you can keep track of your budget if you are on a low budget like I was when I started. So yeah, so first things first, let me get my list. Essentials. So you will need, okay, a bed. So it's a must. Some people actually have like recliner chairs. I've actually never found one that was like affordable enough for me to purchase or comfortable enough for me to purchase and be able to fit in my space. So I do have a massage bed. So you will need a bed, and then you're looking on average about £80. I'm talking pounds because that's my currency. And yeah, so bed. You will need a stool to sit on during the process, so you must be comfortable. You don't want anything that's really hard and that's gonna hurt, you know, like your legs or like your bum even. So a stool. Also put some alternatives of stools that you can have. Ring light. I have a ring light and I much prefer a ring light. I use it for everything. I'm currently using for this video as well. So a ring light, it costs about from 60 to £100 or more, but I've tried one that was 60 and I've tried one that was £100, and both of them work very well and they're quite affordable. They're great for pictures as well, standing pictures, laying down pictures and everything, and they cover your whole face, leaving no shadows. So yes, it's very good, the ring light. However, if you are on a really tight budget, when I first started doing lashes, I used this, like, I mean, how much, I don't know how much it was, but it was like £7. Yeah, I paid £7 and it, you know what, it did the job when I needed it. So that's also a good option if you are on a really low budget. You will need the couch roll, just so you keep protecting between clients, so your clients are not all laying down on the same sheets. I would appreciate that, and I hope you too. You also need a blanket. It is very easy to get cold when you're laying down. Just want your clients to be comfortable, so just get like a couple of blankets that you can alternate between clients and just keep them clean and all that stuff. And then if your trainer did not put this in your kit, just so you know, like, you can get a cleansing kit, which I personally use for all my clients, making sure I clean all the lashes and prep all the lashes before starting any applications. There's a few options you can have, and there's also a homemade version that I've made myself and I actually use it quite often. It is baby shampoo with water, and then if you want me to show you how to prepare this, I will. However, I've linked all the products that you need for that. Disposables, so you will need mascara ones to brush the lashes, and then make sure you give them to your client at the end of the appointment, because you will not reuse them, and then they'll have some brushes to brush the lashes every day. And then to cleanse my client's lashes, I use disposable lip ones, and I just use this because it's easy. I don't have to clean them each time I use, you know, I just literally throw away, and I don't really they don't really cost much per client. So yes, I've linked those below, but you can also use cleansing brush and just make sure you clean and disinfect very well between each client if you don't really want to purchase the lip ones, because obviously there's an extra cost that's added, even though it's very little. Okay, so the gel patches, so there's a few people use different things. However, I do recommend to use either a gel patch or a microfoam tape, or yeah, gel patch or microfoam tape are the two best things I would recommend to use. Gel patches, I mean, sometimes it can be a bit daunting because some people can be allergic to it. So no, they're quite good. They're really easy because they're already like individual packed, and it's just like all you have to do is just remove them and apply on your clients. Whereas a microfoam tape, you need to cut it and customize it, so that's an extra like minutes or two that you add to the treatment. So you see what's best for you. I personally now use the gel pads, but I've just ordered some microfoam tape for myself to use. You will need some tape, okay? So when I first started, I was shown how to use the neck scare tape. I was shown how to use the microport tape. However, it was fine in the beginning, but lately I just feel like it's been very tacky and very hard to take off. So I've actually just purchased myself some neck scare, so I can give you some feedback on that, and then I can put a link for what I've purchased below. And that is apparently supposed to be more easy to peel. So yeah, that's better, but however, I've linked both of them just for yourself. So if you haven't been given lashes on your trainer, which I find really awkward if you didn't, you will need to purchase some lash trays. And I would recommend you to get some C curl and D curl, which are the most common curls used on people. Alright, after, you'll need some glue. And glue is something very personal, and it really depends on your speed, it depends on your humidity, it depends on temperature, it depends on like various things. So that's something really personal. You really want to find the glue that's more suitable for your environment and for yourself and your speed. I have linked some glues below that I recommend for beginners. It's the glue that's very versatile, and it's a glue that's very versatile, and then you can really use it like in several humidity and temperatures, so I reckon that will be easy. However, as I said, it's something very personal, and then you should do your research and look for what's best for you. And then you need an hygrometer as well, so you need to obviously, to be able to understand your glue, you will need to understand your room conditions, and you will need to know your humidity and your temperature, just so you can understand what you need in order to customize the use of your glue. You will need some rolls, so when you're cleansing the lashes, you'll need something to dry them. Okay, tweezers. If you are not provided with tweezers, I've linked here the tweezers that I find they are really easy and really affordable for you to try. However, it's a very personal choice as well as your glue. You will need a lash peeler. So when I first started doing lashes, I used to have one of, you know, the travel peelers, yeah, that you can use that for to balance your clients' heads so they don't move like that all the time, which is really helpful. One of the lash peelers are really good. I have one that's ergonomic. Oh my god, I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, so it's really good. All my clients say it's really comfortable, and it also has a space next to the head that where I can put all my materials, like my lashes, my lash tray when I'm working. So yeah, that's really good. To cleanse the lashes, you will need the bottle to rinse the lashes, or you can use a pipette. Is it pipette? How you say it? Yeah. So one of the things, so you need to make sure, like as much as you cleanse, you need to make sure you rinse it very well, just so you don't get any build-up in the lash line. So that's very important as well. Hand sanitizer. I actually use a really good one, and my clients love it. Like, oh my god, is it watermelon? But yeah, so just make sure you have a hand sanitizer on deck, just in case, you know, like you touch anything that you're not supposed to, because in the end you're gonna have your hands around their faces and stuff. So make sure you clean your hands. And then depending on your method of lashing, alright. So yeah, depending on your method of lashing, you will either need a lash tile, or you need a you'll need a hand palette, or you also need one of the forehead bands. And then I've linked them below. I've used when I was trying to teach me how to put the lashes on the hand and just pick it up from there. However, I have never tried to put on the forehead, and I've heard it's good, but my preferred method is the lash tile. Or you can also get a jade stone, which you can put on top of your palette or on the side if you lash from the head, and just put your glue there with a bit of tape, and then just pick that glue, and that's it. So, ooh. And then one thing that when I first started doing lashes, I was actually a mobile lash artist, and let me tell you, it's not my favorite thing, but it really worked for me when I first started, because I actually started building clientele and I was actually really working for free. If you want to know, like, I would charge £15, and there was clients that were living like in all the way in North London. It would take me like over an hour to get there, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you really want something. You really need to sacrifice, so that's what I've done. So basically I was doing that, and the first day I've done it, I actually carried the massage bed on my shoulder, and let me tell you now, do not do that. Girl, do not do that, because you're carrying that on your shoulders, and then you get there, you're already like tired, and then you have to do the lashes, and then you're already tired because you've done the lashes, and then you have to carry the bag all the way back to your home. Right, so the solutions that I found was actually getting a trolley. Oh my god, it was so good. It was pricey, and I think it was like £90 or £100, but yeah, I'll link. It's so good. It's really lightweight and really makes it easy for you to carry that bag. Trust me, if you want to do mobile. Honestly, I need to mention that I was using public transport, so I don't know about you, but if you're gonna do mobile, that's a lifesaver. And yeah, so I think there's nothing that I really have forgotten. If there's anything, I will definitely add to the list. So remember, you can download the checklist and you just tick and really calculate all your costs, and also that's a good way for you to keep track of your stock. And which is also really important for you to keep up with all your stuff and in everything that you buy. Make sure you keep all your receipts, make sure you keep everything, just so you can claim that. Make sure you put all your expenses as well. And yeah, well, I hope you like this video. I will be making more videos for sure, and then yeah, so if you want more videos from me, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment below, so I know if you guys like this video and what sort of entertainment or what sort of content you like to see from me. I have some videos coming up. I'm actually doing a model, so I will be filming everything, so you'll be able to see how I apply lashes. And I really look forward to seeing you, and make sure you subscribe. Bye!